Together with me are, young but great stars. Anna Próchnik, who plays Kama, a graduate of the Polish Film School in Łódź, and Józef Pawłowski.
Hello.
Stefan, a graduate of the Warsaw Theatre Academy. Both, it's hard to say because there were particularly no major parts in the film City 44. As a matter of fact, you're among the hundreds of young people who were elected to play in that film. A film which is brutal, a film full of pain and film full of suffering. But that was Warsaw Rising of 1944. But it is also a film about youth, love, courage, honor and sacrifice. How was it important for you to be part of this project, a film about the most important and most tragic event in the history of the Polish nation?
I think that it was a great chance for us to create these characters, to be the part of this project, because especially for young actors and actors, it's very important to create so big characters. And if you can do something like this in one of the biggest projects in Polish history,
of your career.
Yeah, probably it could be the best start for every one of us. And this was the reason. And another was our director. He's a great guy. He has a great imagination.
Sensitivity.
Yeah.
Yes, and he's very demanding. Young actors, as a matter of fact, you were still at school when you were chosen. How were you chosen for the film? Because there were hundreds of young people.
It started
Thousands.
4 years ago.
Yeah. Because
There was a lot of auditions to this movie, a lot of castings, and I think we were in this first cast 4 years ago, almost 4 years ago. And it was a very long journey for us.
Because we have 3 tries to
start
movie, and at the beginning I got
other role.
much smaller character, and before 3 years I was older, and it was very important for me, because it was a great chance for me to fight for bigger character, and I fought and I won.
Well, this is what I wanted to ask, because you were still a student 4 years ago. You were still a student, and then, some time has lapsed and you became graduates, and you still maintained, as a matter of fact, your place in City 44, you, as you say, with a bigger part.
Yeah, because, if you are older, you maybe not... you don't feel more, but in different way. You look at the world in different way. So it has to change your character, your inside voice, your heart, your minds. And when we started this project, this casting, I was like 15 years boy. My mentality was like 15 boy.
And in 4 years' time, you changed?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I think we are a little bit more experienced now, a little bit.
Definitely after the film, but what was the most challenging thing? It is something that we all Poles cherish so much, the memory of the Warsaw Rising. It must have been very difficult for you to it wasn't?
No, because, during this project, we were a family, one big family, and we were very close. And if you are with your friends, with your family, and you feel comfortable, you don't feel stress. And it was something like this, I feel comfortable. I was relaxed, and I didn't think about politics and Polish history. I just had to do my job.
But it must have been something, because you met with the Warsaw Rising veterans. You talked to them. Was there? You play Kama, and Kama. You met Kama.
No.
The person whose pseudo was Kama. You were told about her.
I read some books about her. I read some diaries, some letters, but I haven't met her. But we had opportunity to meet a lot of veterans of Warsaw Rising, and it was really great thing. It was really very great that we.
It was a great experience, because we could feel them.
Because you had the screenplay, that was one thing, and you had all the tales and the stories that came from the insurgents. You had to combine it somehow, didn't you?
Yeah, of course. It's very important because we could meet someone
who is
who's still alive, and we could
eyewitnesses.
Yeah, and it's very important for movie also, but for our lives also too, because. They are so great.
These people are so strong and so full of energy and so cheerful.
Yeah.
And so
were the meetings an inspiration for you?
Yes, it was great inspiration.
Yeah. Because they felt war. They had a big nightmare in their lives. So they know what life generally mean. Now, I think that if you don't feel something like this, you can't feel freedom, for example, so much. They can. So
that's true.
So this meeting was great because right now I know how freedom is important. Yeah.
And did this give you an idea that if anything like that would be happening, that this give you an idea of patriotism?
I don't know.
I don't know also.
It's really hard because we live in really pleasant times, and war is somewhere far away, and
we don't know about war.
What does it mean to be a part of war? It's very hard to answer to this question.
And
about patriotism.
Most of us, I think, very easily say, I will fight if something will happen. And I think
it's easy to say, but it's
difficult to be.
Yeah, because if you know all the stories, if you tried to feel what they feel, it's very, very hard to imagine what they
even
they felt,
think about it. It's
what
hard.
they saw
it's real hard.
during Warsaw Rising, for example, or Second War.
We were speaking about the director, the young director. I mean, the cast and the whole group was really young. And he said in one of his interviews that he wanted to show the heroes, their dilemmas, their choices, and how fighting became part of their life for 63 days. And he wanted to show their pre-war habits because he wanted to make a movie about the young people who took part in the Rising. He is young. You were very young. How was it to work together on the set?
Like I said,
in something that
was great.
In something that was part of your history books, but something with which you had absolutely no, in the strict sense, touch, link, whatever.
Yes, in general. It was said that this project, this movie, Miasto 44, is not about politics, it's not about judging, it's not about high numbers in historical books. It's about young people, about their emotions, about their problems, dilemmas. That's right.
Because if you talk about numbers, if you talk about politics, you have to be prepared for argue with other people.
Or discussion.
And if you are very close to your characters, you have to talk about emotion, about hearts, about minds,
about feelings, about relationships.
Yeah. And if you are close to your characters, you don't have to talk about numbers.
Mm-hmm.
And
numbers
we
are abstract.
wanted to talk about feelings, not about politics.
And the feelings, indeed, because when the City 44 was shown on its premiere in August at the Warsaw National Stadium, it was a film that was not yet finished.
Yeah.
But still, following its premiere, there were, of course, as usual in Poland, divisions. Yes, some people said it was a fantastic film, some people, and among them also the Warsaw Rising veterans. Some of them criticized that there was too much sex.
No, it was
not true.
one person, only one. This is our bees. The nickname is B, Stoła. And yes, that's true. She said that it was too much sex in our movie, but she also said that that's the great movie.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's her general opinion is that that's good job. And she met with us 1 week ago in Atlantic Cinema, and she was with us. So I think that this is
an answer.
Yeah.
There was also criticism. The film, the special effects were
too brutal.
Yes, they were too brutal.
Too extended.
To Hollywood, but there were the work of Richard Bain, the legendary person.
To Hollywood,
yes.
I think
God.
It's not too brutal, it's surreal. And all veteran from Warsaw Rising said that.
This is our uprising.
Yeah, so I think this is the best answer for brutality in our movie.
Mm-hmm.
And what you said about the special effects, I think all this story, all this visualization was in our director's mind. So it came out from his mind, and it's just like this.
He is a brave guy, and I like him.
That's a good word of phrase. We often say that people in the West do not know much about Polish history.
Yes.
Do you think that films like this will help?
I hope.
I hope so. Mm-hmm.
This is one of the reasons why we did that.
Mm-hmm. And do you think that sometime in the future, when maybe City 44 will be attempting to start for the Academy nominations, do you think that it will help the Academy make a choice of a film that is so deeply rooted in Polish history?
I don't know. I don't know enough to talk about Academy.
Look at The Pianist of Roman Polanski. It was really Polish.
Yeah.
This topic was really Polish, but
absolutely.
It was also a film about Warsaw.
Yeah,
and
but Warsaw
some
about
part of
Poland, about Polish history, about people.
And a little part of the Pianist was uprising too.
This film we were talking earlier, well, I do hope that it will help many of you in your future. It received the Golden Lion at the Gdynia Festival for the special effects and for the Rising Star, Hannah.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Congratulations,
This is, I understand, congratulations from the depth of your heart.
I love her.
Anyway, but still both of you and yet another young actress from City 44 are on the cover of a magazine.
A Variety.
Yes.
That's
magazine,
something.
Yeah, that's really something.
Okay, congratulations to you.
We received a photo of this,
Poster.
Newspaper from our director Jan Komasa. He's now in Busan Film Festival in Korea.
The biggest.
One of the biggest film festivals in the world.
One of the biggest and the biggest in.
And Zosia is with him now.
Yeah.
A big deal.
Yeah.
I said I do hope it's going to help you, but do you feel it's going to help you in the future? This was a big start.
Oh, we live in a strange country.
Yes.
You can't be sure.
But I'm sure that we are much more experienced. We are older. We know much more about ourselves, about acting, I think.
Yeah, and we made big deal because our life experience much bigger, and
it was a great adventure.
Yeah, great inspiration to make you better day by day.
Congratulations to you and to the rest of the young people who took part in this very, very big film.
Thank you very much.
Fingers crossed. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.